Hello everybody, my name is Farmer Phil and today we're going to be taking a look at our Ford 7610 self-propelled chaffer sprayer. Now, I hope it said chaffer right, I'm not 100% sure how to pronounce it, but sure, however. So as you can see there, it's a Ford 7610 with the front axle taken off it and then bolted onto a chaffer trail sprayer to make a self-propelled sprayer. It would be one of the very early models from Chaffer self-propelled sprayers, and it was a kit unit. Chaffer bought the Ford tractors, they dropped the front axle out of them and bolted up and plumbed them all up to do the job. So it wasn't done by a farmer, it was done by Chaffer like that. So it's a 24 meter sprayer, and what is this, a 1,000 gallon tank, I think. Not just 100% sure, I think it is. So as you can see, the front axle, it's non-existent, it's not there. We do have it. We're the second owners of the tractor from new, and we got a pallet with all the bits to put the front axle back in it. And when we did buy it, we'd actually intended on putting like so a 3075 or that in front of it, just to keep with the old redness of the yard, but we decided not to, as it's pretty complicated enough, like all the bits and bobs that's on it. So it's an Arctic unit, obviously, and it's actually quite weird to drive. It is Pathfinder, and I presume that's what it means, like. So when you're driving it, it's, so to speak, what I say is like that it moves equally, so the front moves and the back moves as well. It's not like our loading shovel, when you turn it, the front turns and maybe the back might give a little turn but not much. Whereas this, both move, both ends will move, and it takes a bit of getting used to the drive now. I've only drove around the yard, I've never done any spraying with it. My father looks after all the spraying. So as you can see there, two rams both sides of it. Or is it? No, it's only one ram. I thought it was two. Oh no, it is two rams. Yeah, it is two rams. And it's just bolted up there, straight to the PTO, straight into the pump. So then you have your fill pipe there, you have your chemical fill there on that. It's literally just a long rod putting into the cans. Now I'm not just 100% sure on all these bits because, as I said, I've never done any spraying with him. My father looks after all that. It has its own little cabinet there for your sprays and washing you up, but the tap has gone off it. You can see there, it is quite long now. When you see it out full, it is. I might actually try and throw a picture if I have it of it fully folded out into the video. So that's her there. The lines on it are not that great. It all needs to be replaced, all the lines and new nozzles and all that needs to be done, because there's, as far as I'm aware, nothing has been changed with it since it was manufactured. Like, we can't even get nozzles for it, so my father has them all cable tied on in case they fall off. It's an 87 model. As I said, we're the second owners of it, and it worked just outside of Cambridge, and it had no road lights, so we had to put lights on it for going on the road, as you can see there with our blue brackets both sides of it. So it is a fairly wide machine on the road. I've never driven on the road, and I don't think I want to. It seems just as awkward as all hell to drive on the road. When we did buy it, we got 3 sets of tyres. So we have the standard set of tyres that's on it now. We had a set of row crops. I'm not exactly sure how narrow they were, but they were narrow enough, like. And then we had a set of flotations, but the flotations were tiny in radius, like minuscule in radius, like. You go nowhere in a hurry, pretty much. So our intention is the burn combine that we have, we're going to take the tyres off that. They'll fit one end of this, and we'll have to get another set of tyres then to match it, to put a set of flotations on it. So it has a nice spraying this year. I think my father's going to have a big spraying campaign next week, or so he intends on anyways. I don't know whether he's going to use this one or a 12 meter sprayer, because I know the booms on this are a bit shook and that, but I'm not 100% sure what his plans are. But we will fix this one up. It's just the cost of replacing all the lining, and that is just what's setting us back. So we'll just go and look in the tractor inside. Now it's all fully updated. It has GPS, it has all extra mod cons and extra stuff that I wouldn't have had back in the day when they came out first. So it is a good bit of rust on it now. We didn't get it as rusty as what it is now, but because of our weather compared to where it was, it rusted fairly quickly. So we have to put up a shed for it, which hopefully we'll do by the end of this year. So you can see the controls over there. and then in front we have the GPS, which we put in ourselves, and we have that yoke which was wired in to update the whole system. So it is for an old system, it is fairly high tech, and it is some yoke to cover ground. Like before, like my father used to do, we used to do a bit of contract spraying, not a whole pile, but for lads, bits of bogs and whatnot, and literally that yoke go into a field, go around it, go up it, fold up and away. Like that's how little the fields are. So it pretty much, we only really use it for our own use in the tillage. I don't think we use it that much for any of the grassland or that. We tend to use the 12 metre. We have a 12 metre hardy. So I think that's really it. Bought it out of England in, what year was it? The combine burned in 13, so we bought it in 14. And we've had it since then, used it every year. It's pretty good machine now. It's very handy, like just the weight of it and then the amount of liquid we're able to carry with it. And as my father describes it, it's pretty much a milk tank on wheels, because it's a milk tank, a pump like a milking machine, and then literally milk lines for spray lines on it. So it is it is, as far as I'm aware, a very early model of sprayer, or anyway, self-propelled sprayer. So that's really, I don't think there's anything much else I can say about it. It's fairly straightforward enough, you know, it's just a sprayer. But it is pretty cool the way that it's set up, like a self-propelled sprayer with the front axle dropped off the tractor. It is fairly cool. You don't see too many of them. It's the only one I've ever seen. So I think I'll leave it at that now. So please like and subscribe to my channel. If you have any comments and anything else you'd like to see me do, or any questions about this that I may not have covered, please ask me, and if I don't know them, I'll ask my father and we'll find out whatever you want to know. So that's it from me. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Good luck.